Give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
63.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Come on.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and it's come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and mark him down up beyond the 30. On line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Try again. It's second and 10.
Good, set. Hey, easy, 63, back. Call up Yeti. Hey. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Good, set.
Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the play. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 33 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Hurts now. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Now Barkley.
Barkley again the ball carrier.
They can still pick up a first down here. And they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. This one is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on fourth down.
He'll complete that to the rookie from Auburn. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half, and they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that Those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Here's Etienne. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Brought down by Jacorian Bennett. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
44-yard line.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, New Orleans.
At the 42-yard line.
Some of y'all done lost your mind. Maybe let me see a part that's mine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk that line.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
70, Timberwolves.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Tight. Let's go. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Will use their 1st time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Come on, come on. Hit. Mustang 19. 69.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. 53 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Bronco leading. Go.
This run straight ahead for ETN. He'll try to get back to the line, but he did not have it. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nakobe Dean. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Saints are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. On the run to the right. To the right side here, pass is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Hey, 73, 73.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's caught. This side. It's complete. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. From their own territory. What a play on 4th down. 55 yards on the game. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are out to a 21-10 lead.
Saints 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Zach.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Viking 8, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready, break. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Rolling right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these 3rd down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage, and it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That will bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Philadelphia.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and As you look up at this clock,
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Dragon 60.
And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Cowboys. 18, Pioneers.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And less than a yard.
Panthers 50, Panthers 50. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
you know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
60 Bobcats, 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him. Time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that 1st down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
Panthers 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will score! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Palmer. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a second and 9.
Here we go, start. Viking 18. Viking 18.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Okay, ready? Panther and get it. Cut it. Go.
Man down the field, it's Olave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 18.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now on first and 10. Now he'll air one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
19, Tiger, 19.
To the air now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitching count. It's good for a Saints first down.
At the 38-yard line.
The pressure, gets there, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19. At the 29.
He'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
This one complete right side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. 3 yards. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Cut 19, cut 19, 19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. This is 3rd and 6.
19 tight. Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to erase the memory. A different group here as they respond.